Now more about Takeoff's death and gun violence within the hip-hop community with the Grammy Award-winning rapper Speech. He's the founder and lead singer of the progressive hip-hop group Arrested Development. Speech, thank you so much for taking time to talk with us tonight here at Newsy. Unfortunately, here we have another musician killed. This time, it's Takeoff of Migos. What are your thoughts on this and other high-profile gun-related deaths within the hip-hop community?
Well, my thoughts on this particular death is it's just heartbreaking. I think it goes to a whole nother level when you realize the frequency of how much we're hearing about this. And, you know, for me, it reminds me of the need to change the culture. And so many elders within the Black community for years now have been talking about changing this culture of violence and misogyny and so on and so forth within this culture of hip hop. And we really desperately need to do that. So that's what I'm feeling. Well, I'm feeling there needs to be a call to action.
Yeah, let's talk about, I mean, we take a look back decades ago at the shooting deaths of Biggie Smalls and Tupac Shakur. Gun violence now has really increased. Do you think this is happening because too many guns are getting into the wrong hands? We have maybe too lax of gun laws in the U.S., so do we need stronger gun control to prevent this kind of violence?
I think that it's multi-pronged. Gun control is one of them. I travel around the planet and I've seen other incredible countries that have no guns, for instance, and the safety level is on a whole nother level than what we're witnessing, unfortunately, in America. As far as the culture, though, that's the other prong. The culture of hip hop has to change. The lyrical content that's being promoted and put out there has to change. And I mean, people from Reverend Calvin Butts back in the 90s was protesting this type of lyrical content. Stanley Crouch back in the 90s was protesting this. Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, another incredible leader in our community. Myself, Bill Cosby, Dr. Henry Clark. I mean, so many different people have protested this, and it hasn't been taken heed to. And we really need to do more for that.
And last question, you know, some might wonder, is it the successful rap artist that's the target, like Takeoff, for example, attending, you know, it seemed to be a private party here from what we understand when a shooting erupted. Are rap artists targets?
I don't personally think rap artists are targets. I do think that a lot of the rap artists, especially those signed today, happen to be from this element. And they happen to be from this culture. So you're seeing an increase of those people living within this cultural vibe being murdered and shot down. So that's what I think the real issue is. I think we've got to be able to bring more balance to the airwaves. And I think you'll see a lot less examples of this happening in such a public display. And these really, really famous artists of ours in the hip hop world. There's an organization called Clear the Airways Project that is really striving to change the balance of what is being played on the air and holding the FCC, radio stations, and even corporate people accountable for this kind of music.
All right, Speech, thank you so much. Sorry to have to talk with you on these circumstances, but we do appreciate your insight. We know you know it very well.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. And it is a sad occasion, but thanks a lot.
All right. And TikTok.